is JD and we are here this morning with Timo. I have you down for 7 laps here in the Porsche Cayman. Does that all sound correct?
Sounds very good.
Perfect. Now the mirrors, they are set up for me. I'm going to watch everything that's going on around us, and luckily it's not very busy out there, so we won't have to worry about too much traffic.
Cool.
So down on the brake for me, and then I'll get you into gear. And then whenever you're all set, Timo, we're just going to head forward and then out to the left, and you are all clear, all set. And then we're going down to the end of the parking structure here.
It's awkward to have no mirrors.
It's a little different, yeah. And then we go out and around to the left here, down to the stop sign. And then blue cones on the ground, we'll go right alongside of those. We're gonna wait for one car to go by, so we'll just hang tight here. Smooth on throttle, you're clear to head out over the black and blue. Good, upshift once, onto the racing surface, good, we'll upshift again. Cut straight line across the chicane here. Now this is gonna lead us out and around to our straightaway, so looking to the end of the straight, and then you can pick up on your throttle. We're just gonna keep left as you accelerate down the straightaway. Down to the orange cone, so you can stay on it until then. And then at the orange, a bit of brake, downshift twice, and then release off the brake, down to the apex. So no more brake, and then roll back on throttle. The exit cone is up top. There you go, keeping left. Once again, accelerate to the orange. Just a little bit of brake. We're gonna downshift once. I'm gonna let one car sneak by, so keep left, release your brake, no more. And roll back on throttle, accelerate, back to the right, and upshift. We're going to turn in tighty to apex, and then unwind down the hill, roll on throttle, and work your way back left. So this is leading into our longest right-hand turn, so we want to keep turning into the apex on the inside, and then don't follow them, back to the right here, and then right-hand side of the racetrack. Inside stripes, a little bit of throttle across. And downshift once, carry the entry speed over to apex, a little bit of throttle, and then squeeze on throttle. Accelerate as quickly as you would like down the straightaway. Want to keep left. Brake and downshift, and then you can release the brakes. No more. Turning into apex here, and then pick back up on throttle. Exit cone is up top. Go ahead and brake and downshift. Eyes over to apex, release the brake to it. We'll stay middle of the racetrack, and then back to the right. And then left to apex here, nice and tight. Use all the track down the hill, one long left-hand turn. The brake pressure, no more. Squeeze back on throttle, accelerate, you're good. Back to the right, you gotta look further ahead, upshift. Little throttle, straight line across here, hold the speed. And then eyes to the end of the straightaway. All good, all set, go for it. Keep left. Turning into apex, eyes to the end of the short chute, back on throttle up top. Brake firm, downshift, and release off your brake pressure. We're good so far, just keep those eyes up, remember to breathe. Look at the apex, get closer to the apex here. There you go, and that'll help you roll on throttle on exit better, good. Little throttle across. And back on it down the straight. lap here. It was good. There you go. Back on throttle. Very well. Straight across, bit of throttle here. Downshift once. Good. Tight to apex on the inside and then back on throttle. All set. Very good. Stay on it all the way to the orange. Keep on throttle. Get on those brakes firm. Downshifting. Good. And keep turning in. Eyes to the end of the short chute. Good. Accelerating. Perfect. Grab some brake. Downshift. We're going to pass on the right. So turn into apex. Tight to the right here. Back on throttle. A little more. Upshift. And then turning into apex here. Good. Accelerate on exit. Back on power. That was our 7 laps on track. So we're going to go ahead and duck back in through the yellow cones right here. And then we'll follow this in. And then it'll be a tight left back into the pits. What do you think of the Cayman? Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Awesome.
Wonderful, huh?
And then follow this straight line back in all the way back up to the middle row of cars. We had a good time?
Very good time.
Perfect.
It was fun.
It's a little different. A lot of information coming at you in a short amount of time, but you did fine with it. Like I said, really no complaints on my end. You'll definitely enjoy the drift ride along. It's a different experience. It's pretty cool, but I get you your video here. Will point you in the right direction. You're in no rush whatsoever. I'm really glad you came out. Thank you, sir. Hope you enjoyed it.
JD.
Perfect.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Timo. I'm gonna do crazy drifting with Crazy Jason.
You can hold on to the handle if you want. I just asked you not to pull the e-brake, okay? You ready to rock?
I
Let's have fun.
Amazing.
Well, you know your heart still works. Alright, say bye to the camera.